Welcome back to Unfiltered Talk on Talks TV. I'm still the same girl, Ara-Oluwa. Hello guys, my name is Christy Ellah, and today I and Ara will be taking you on a very, very sweet and fascinating topic, which is conception of women. Yes, yeah, like different conception on successful women's story. How people how people think most successful women actually achieve their wealth. Like we have a lot of people always have this conception about it. So that will be our topic for today. And if you know it is your first time on the show, please don't forget to share, like, and also subscribe. We also love to hear back from you guys. Thank you. Yeah. Different conceptions of women and their successful stories. We have a lot of conception of when it comes to women. Oh my goodness, people have different opinions, different ideas, different thinking, different talks will just be coming up about, especially when they see that when women they made it some way, somehow they made it. They don't even want to know the story. They always have this, especially when it comes to women, they're always having this thinking, this thought that most women make their money maybe through fornication, or you understand, doing wrong. That brings me to this question I want to ask you. Why do you think that when women begin to be successful and when women start thriving in whatever they do, people tend to be like, a man is actually sponsoring, like there's a man behind whatever she's doing? Why do people always think I think it's because people believe that women are meant to be submissive, and they're not even supposed to kind of come out. The world, back in the old days, women are just meant to be indoor, cooking, in the house, in the kitchen, cooking, taking care of the houses and all the stuff. So now finding out that women are actually coming out to do great things, it is actually very hard for them to actually take that. So they always think that, okay, if any woman should actually go out there to actually trying to make it for herself, she has someone or something backing her. Do you understand? They always have that, because I think it's a part of looking at on women. Yeah, like they don't believe that they can actually make the person. We have female pilots, we have women doing things, having passion for things, and it doesn't have to be a man that do it. I'm sorry, I'm not being feminist here. I'm just saying that we just don't want to be pushed back though. There are a lot of men with talents, with gifts, but then with passion. But then because of this mentality that women are not even supposed to be anything big, because they are not supposed they don't even deserve to be something, some are pushed behind the doors. There are some families now that the women in their family, they don't send them to the schools. Why? Because they are women, and they actually value men more than that. I'm not trying to be gender based, but then what is going on there? And you see the women, the female in that family trying to make it, but then no, all you have to do is everything is going to head up in the inner room and the kitchen. And back in those days, they feel like, in those days, not now, I think now people are training more of their children. Then they'll be like, female children will just get married and there's no point training them taking them about school and all that. It's just a waste of we see a lot of families now that they might have like 3 female children, and then you see how the family is going to just start from that. You'll be like, are you sure these are ladies? They don't have like men, they act like women. That's how we have that in us. You understand? We have that in us, but because you push us back, because you made us feel like we are nothing, that's why that's what will I call that zeal, that power is not coming out there, because they've been pushed back though. Women are actually doing a lot now. Yeah, women are actually doing a lot. Look at Ngozi Iweala. Look at them, Tinka Kindele. When it comes to entertainment, look at this first female pilot. It is just so crazy. And look at the first mechanic. Women are coming out to do a lot. Like growing up, they're always telling me that it's only men that actually repair. It's only men that actually repair car. Women don't do that. And
no, now we have
We have I remember me going to the market one day, and the keke nape that wanted to drive me was actually a woman, and the way she was even acting, she's not acting like a man, she's like a woman she is, you understand? But then they felt like she's acting like a man because she's being strong-hearted and all those stuff. No, that is who she is. Do you know that I like to be strong-hearted? I've booked a ride before on boat, and I swear I saw the car, a very, very fine red car. I think it's a Camry. I opened the lady wind down. It was a Sunday morning. Oh my goodness. If you see this lady, she was so beautiful and classy. Yes, she was very classy, but she was the one driving the Uber. She was the one that drove me to church. I was like, what the hell? That was the first time I was seeing a lady drive. And someone have that before with that kind of thing is some people actually see it and they'll just be like, oh man, no be both they do Joe. You get another thing which you get another stuff which they exactly. You understand? Like they always have some major conception that people really have about women. They always have be like, especially if women who sell stuff, like women who are doing well, maybe into business, or whatever path that they choose in life, they just be like, now man where they push her, like a man is always, they always feel like a man is behind, and then that gets me thinking, Ara, if a man is actually, do you know that? Okay, let's accept the generalization that a man is old. It's not like I'm saying that we should accept it but let's say that's the reality. Let's assume that that's the reality. Do you still know that it's not all women that a man is behind that still gets to that level? Yes, of course. Thrive. Of course, because it is one thing to actually have this goal that I want to be this in life. Okay. Are you getting me? And you work towards it, like you don't depend on someone. You are doing the work yourself. You can't compare it to someone that actually has someone who is backing you. Like if peradventure something happened, maybe you did a business transaction and it ends up being a flop, and you have someone to regenerate you back. You can't have the same energy. And this is not only about female gender, it's also about major. Like if you have someone that back you up, you are going to have this mentality that this person, I'll just tell this person to just help me back up, help me back. Like this person will give me money. You understand that? So that's why you see some women, even if their husband open shop of 5-10 million for them, 10 million for them, it still comes if they don't, because they've been if they don't have the zeal of that business. I'm telling you, exactly my point out the run. But then I don't think it is really their fault. It is how they are being raised. You think so? Yeah, is how they are being raised that they are meant to. I have some women that they believe that I don't have education. I don't think that family how to sponsor. I don't think it's how they are being raised. I think it has to do with misplaced priority. I think if they are not, it's how they are being raised. You know, it is one thing. Now, let me point out why I say it's kind of a misplaced priority. Now, people have different things that they know how to do. That they have passion for. You understand? Some women are business inclined. Okay, let's remove women. Some persons are business inclined. Yeah. Some persons are very good with 9-to-5 jobs. Yes, they can do it very well that they get promoted. And there's this bank that promoted a lady to a managing level. I think I've forgotten the name of this lady, but it trended one time on social media. So there are people that are still good. And I say exactly my point. Now there are still people that still came and say that she got that position due to something. Do you understand? Obviously, due to one or two instances. When it comes to learning and promotion, I don't like this mentality that she's involved in something crook. Exactly. Thank you. So that actually got me thinking a lot. Like now, let's talk about the misplaced priorities. I can decide to go into business, and okay, let me say I want to go into makeup. I want to learn makeup. I want to learn catering. I just feel like catering is where my calling is. I want to do catering, and then a man or my man, let's put it that way, because people want to think like a man is always behind a woman. My man now says, I want to open a shop for you, or I want you to go into business. I want to like open the shop for you. Meanwhile, what I have the interest to do is catering or probably makeup. Yeah. And then you're opening a shop for me. Do you think I will have that zeal? Do you think that zeal will be there for me to really? Do you understand? It's not going to be there because one, it's changing your mindset from what you really love. Now what you ought to be doing. What you ought to be doing. And then something you don't know anything about, even if you know something about it, if it is not something you have passion for, you think the way it is going to go. I mean,
once you don't have passion for something, you tend not to learn, no matter what they are teaching you in that it just seems like you're dumb.
I mean, there is this girl I know, she wanted to be a makeup artist, and then they kind of forced her to go for fashion design. And do you know that she has been there for like more than 2 years and she doesn't know how to do shit
now? And there are people that have gone into fashion design 3-6 months and they're able to,
and they're like, oh, she will create interest for it.
No, you don't create. You don't force people.
She had to, like, when they see that, you just realize that it's just a waste of time, and they had to start at them like, what do you want to do? And she said she wants to go for hairstylist and all the stuff, and they put her there. Now
she's doing
really good. I mean, she picked up so fast that what she has even learned in 22 years of fashion design.
That's the thing. That's why I say misplaced priority. People are not naturally dumb. Some people will say, you're just dumb. You don't just know how to.
And then, like I said, well, this misplaced priority is also part of it. But then, I think, like, I always put this upbringing. Like, okay, like this girl I talked about now. She didn't make the choice. They made the choice for her.
Yeah,
you understand? They made the choice for her. Her opinion was not listened to. They didn't listen to her opinion until they push her through that particular thing, and they realized. Imagine they wasted 2 years of her life, exactly, just because they want their opinion to win because she's a girl. Imagine if she's a man and he said, oh, Dad, I want to go into mechanic. I want to be a mechanic. I want to be a carpenter. I want to go to school. I want to do this. Do you think they won't do it?
No, it still happens to male children.
Yeah, it happens to male children too. Actually, if you look at it, this upbringing, and also you get what
upbringing has to do with the both gender,
yes, both gender, but then more of female. Because imagine a female telling Dad like, oh, Dad, I want to go into carpentry. Do you know that they are not going to even reason it?
How will you, a girl, come and tell me that you want to go into carpentry? Who does that?
But then they have a lot of female furniture.
Yeah,
often.
Well, women are actually,
we have female engineers, we have female architects. You understand? We have a lot of things that female can do, and I think now I won't even say only female. I think people, whether the guardians, whether the parents, whether the spouse, whoever you are, like, I think you should actually try to know what your other partner really wants, what your children really want, and especially female children, because I will tell you, like, their opinion are always resilient. Like, you see some female children, they will have opinion about something, but because they are female and their opinion doesn't matter. You understand? Their opinion doesn't matter. They kind of push them down. You understand? They kind of push them down and they don't listen to it. Even though they might have solution to that problem, they might not even listen to it. And she might not have someone who, maybe she has an opinion and she heard it to her mother, and her mother will just be, I better keep quiet. It's none of your business. This is the man of the family. No, it actually doesn't have to be like that. So that comes back to women being successful in life. I mean, if women are actually making it in life, I don't think we should always have this mentality that something is wrong somewhere, like someone is backing her up somewhere, or she can't actually work hard to make it. Because I have friends.
So why do you think that people would just sit like this and say it's a lie? Okay, some people will be like, okay, let me say you're trying to argue with the fact that it's not necessarily a man that is really doing this thing for this lady, that she's able to thrive in whatever she's doing. Some people be like, so where she can't get money, use open the shop for this state Nigeria, one of us. Some people will argue with you. It will be like, why
actually she can actually make money?
Attach a woman's success.
You don't know how many jobs a woman runs. Like, I'm not talking about all this prostitution and all this stuff, like legal job that she does to actually save. And how many savings she push out. Some ladies can go as far as saving the money they are supposed to use to eat. You see some ladies, the money they're supposed to use to buy, like maybe someone gives them and everything, they start saving it and saving it and saving it. Then at the end of the day, that's where, because I would say women has access to, like, we are easily gifted money, especially from family members, dad, brothers and everything. I mean, to see a younger brother think his fellow his elder brother money, it go dey hard. But ladies, we feel just be anyhow. And apart from being a self, she can actually work hard. I mean, there is hairstylist, there is fashion design stylist. You can actually, there are women that actually do all these big bricklayer laborers. that go out there to actually carry cement, carry water and all the stuff, and they save from it and they use that to actually bring themselves up.
I believe that women like that are few.
I mean, look at this all this online business of clothes selling of clothes and all the stuff. I mean, women are actually into this more than men. If you look at even all these male clothes, all these men's wear and all the stuff, women are actually selling them more because they will just be in court. Like, there's a way they do this channel of it and they are making their money. And they don't have to like lift a finger. It's not like they are doing anything. Yes, they will be on their room. Those person that have fun, but they are still making it.
There are people that, okay, now talking about this clothes selling and all this online vendor stuff. Now let's talk about this online vendor stuff. There are some places that will sell, maybe let's say they sell thrift.
Yeah.
Let's use thriftwear. Yeah, because that's common.
Yes.
So they sell thriftwear, and then before you know it, this girl has been able to like do some certain things for herself, achieve some certain goals, and then maybe one day she just pops up. Maybe she buys a car, or she's able to like get an apartment by herself and furnish it. People will start saying, but I want to say that thrift business what she do. Now she they use buy car. Where she wants the money for this Nigeria we had like this. So why do you think people have such thinking? Well, I think why do people think that thrift business cannot do this for this girl? They feel like
one,
something else is going on
because one, they are not into the business. Two, they don't believe in God.
You don't.
I mean, when God is actually ready to bless you, when God is actually ready to bless you, it is that business, because they said God doesn't bless an idle hand. Now that particular thing,
that
I don't do. Imagine buying like 3 bills of first grade Oprika, and you're selling it at boutique price rate for, or even lesser than that, and you sold out. You made it sold out within a week. Then
let's say more.
You bought and you buy it. Let's say you make a soda. Okay, yeah. Let's say you made a soda within a month.
Yeah.
Then you bought another one. I mean, it is possible.
It's possible.
I'm not saying God is not blessing other businessmen, but if God is ready to actually bless you, that can actually happen. It is the way you actually. Some are actually not buying car. Doesn't mean that they don't have money to buy car. She bought a car with the business that she's doing. Doesn't mean that she has something else that she's paying that. It is that same business that's actually doing that. It is just, but she said that, okay, this is what you will see a lot of. I have one woman on my CL, and she's like, she's going to today she will say she's opening a bill of children's shoe, tomorrow children's bag, and I was like, wait, this thing are not small money. Do you know I'm not talking small money? And she's sold. Every of our goods are always sold out.
Okay.
You get, every of our goods are always sold out. Like if she has more at the end of the day, it's going to be something small. You understand? It's going to be something small at the end of the day. So it doesn't, like, they don't have to have this mindset that something is. Yeah, she can do that.
So now the fact that women are even the ones that talk about women more is more draining.
Yeah. I mean,
women are the ones that criticize their fellow women.
No. Like why? Like I said, one, I don't know. I can't even say why women criticize their fellow women, because I don't do that. So I can't.
I don't know how to say that is when she has a sugar daddy that sounds like
I shake it should be. I'm not a woman.
I'm not very mean. Saying it is entirely the same like that you have. It's not the same thing that
like I'm not your fellow man. I'm begging a line. No,
okay. Let's say once say the fact that maybe a sugar daddy is even sponsoring this lady. You that you're saying that why you don't get your own sugar daddy that is sponsoring you?
Exactly. She's not even having a sugar daddy.
Yeah, okay.
Why do you have a sugar daddy that can sponsor you?
You can try. Let's come to that. Then let's come to that level now.
But then
she's not. The sugar daddy isn't easy to get. So that is the point. Everybody will not have sugar daddy like that. And then so now let me ask you, Ara, talking about Nigeria now, as Nigeria is like this. You yourself, being in this Nigeria with the whole economy and everything, because all these things we are still talking about peer pressure too.
Yes.
You know that as you are like this, you can decide that you want to save, but I know that there are people that are very determined. There are people that are very, very determined. And when you talk about determination deals, it has a lot to do with sacrifice. Now you're like this and this is Nigeria, and you're earning, let's say you're earning small. Maybe you're 3 to 1 or 2 things you're doing. Let's leave man out of it. No man is giving you any money. And then you're earning little from whatever idea. Let's say from supporting. Definitely, I know that where people get this misconception more is the fact that women tend to, sometimes get gift, get assistance. Someone might be like, fine, they'll say it's fine, get privilege.
But do you know men also get that? and even a huge sum more than women.
Yeah, I mean that gets that.
You can see a fellow. You can see a guy be like, a guy, I found now. My business is not really moving and I needed money. Him is your girlfriend. I'll be like, okay, no wala now. Okay. Drop eyes up. And it's going to kind of like credit you, and not a small money, because you know that men don't deal with small money. But women, they just be like, I found now. You know, you won't even come in like, even if you come, it's like, my business is not doing well, and I needed the sum of money, and you kind of be like, okay, no worry. If you check the amount it did to both sides, like the other person feel do money pass their money, man. Yeah, it's more than what woman did to
or it's kind of rare, and women always get
women always get more people to actually give them money. Yeah, that's why. Imagine, like I said now, your uncle, your dad, your brothers, and everything. Then imagine he's a man. Bro, have fun now. Even you will go meet your dad will be like, I beg. You're a man, work for your money. That kind of stuff. Yeah. Even the brother will be like, no be every time I'm gonna give you money. You know be Kelechi, you know be Bola. And
so yes, you kind of things like that. Those kind of. That's why I say the women actually.
I think because the women has more privilege, and you know, there's no women house there that doesn't get approach from men. And then we want to always entice you,
impress. They want to
impress and entice. Like, okay, is it money? Money is no problem and all this stuff. I mean, they're going to give us some. We even, if the lady rejects it, they will even go through our friends.
But I will still tell you that it is a lady that has sense. Yeah, and actually make use of all those things. That's what I'm saying.
So when they have access to it, they'll just be like, okay, why did this?
Back to, I was trying to ask you a question. Back to my question.
Okay, that question again.
I haven't asked the question. I was trying to ask it. So where I said, you now as a lady being in okay and all those stuff. That's what I was talking about. Peer pressure.
Okay.
Now you're earning and you're still getting stuff here and there, and you're very determined to put these things into good use. You have a vision. God, you see, having vision is something that everybody should have. You see, vision is, I believe, is something that everybody should have, because that is what will motivate you. That is what will keep driving you to becoming that thing that you want to be. So now, do you think it is possible, like, if you think that with determination and everything, being in this Nigeria, it is possible to actually thrive?
Yeah.
Like, it's possible to make it, to become something, to come out tall and be successful.
Of course,
even without
a man sponsor you, like without. I mean, now men are learning the ways of, women are learning the ways of men. What men are doing. I mean, some women are actually tired of their man always giving them the money for their upkeeps, and there are a lot of women out there that are actually working really hard. I mean, I have a lot around me, like, they actually, the same work a fellow man is doing, they are doing it. Look at this tech of it. Imagine,
women are into tech now.
Look at back in the days, if you say anything about tech, it is going to be, you actually can't tell men before you pick a woman. You understand? But now
you count like 20 to 30 men before you pick a woman.
But now, you can't a man, you can't a woman, a man, a woman, and women are actually trying so hard. You see the woman be like, bro, is it not a mechanic that you learn? Why not? Just then I was still talking to a lady yesterday. She was like, she paints. I was like, you paint? And she paints. She was fixing this window frame, and I was like, I'm surprised. It's not like she's working at that. It's because she knew how to do this thing. Then she's doing it. Of course, women now realize. The thing is, women are now realizing that they are gifted. Even if maybe the family is not pushing them, somehow they always escape out of. They're always escaping out of that cage, and that is why we are seeing more women coming out in the world now.
The thing now is, no matter how much people are giving you, if you don't even put it into good use, like multiplying what they are giving you, definitely you're going nowhere.
That's why it is actually good to actually raise our girls. Not only our girls, our male too, but then our girls start, like, it doesn't end in the kitchen and in our room. It doesn't end with man. It's a man. It doesn't end with a man. It is not end with the end of your journey in life is not giving birth to children and marriage. You can do more than that. You can actually make it. So you don't have to wait for your spouse for every single thing. You can actually be that CEO that you want to be.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well, what is your advice? And maybe let's say, what do you have to tell people that are always saying
stuffs like once a woman is successful, and they have an ego pride behind. Okay.
That's the major perception about
what do you have to say about them?
They have a dogu behind them. What do you have to say about
what do you have to say about them? I don't think you should actually put your opinion. Even if you think you have this opinion, maybe you should try to get to know these people very well. Yeah, you have.
There are lots of they get to know.
And I think my message will be for the women then. No matter what they say about you, don't let that bring you down. Keep striving, making it, and you making it and keep making it that is the goal. I said, okay, making that money. You can also, Kini, you can also get money passed down.
Okay, now, you have let the people that are saying the thing that you have.
Yeah, I mean, that's what there's nothing I have to say about those people because I always have one thing: you can't change people's mentality.
Yeah,
it is until when we keep having more women making impact, making changes. I think that is when they are gonna be like, oh, but when I'm making it now, or not be say them still a lazy woman know that. That's I think I'm hearing that kind of things now.
Yes, yeah.
But back in the days, you'd be like, oh man, online she get sugar daddy. But now I'm hearing these stories of a woman said don't they make her forget. You said go work out for your money. I'm hearing that now. So even if someone is telling that you have one sugar daddy somewhere, and you know deep inside yourself, you know you don't have that, don't let that pull you down. Even if you have it, I beg. See,
there are still people that have sugar daddy and the odogu that are not still doing that.
There are still men that have sugar mommy too, but because it is not men are very secretive now. They will not tell you what is going on. Sure you get.
Yeah.
But women, we have friends that would gist. And our friends go and gist another person. And even if I don't even be the way it is.
Yeah, exactly.
They will take the story and pack it and they will add some the way they get and turn it from. They will just turn food from concoction rice to jollof rice. From jollof rice, they will just add coleslaw to it. Try to make it and you start seeing and they will just and they will just change the food into another thing. So that's people for you. Don't let anybody push you. If you are a successful woman out there and if you think what people are saying about you is you have someone somewhere or something somewhere that is making words for you, don't let that bring you down. Work hard, continue, keep working hard. There are fellow women, there are a lot of us here that are supporting you, because one thing about me is I will never put my fellow women down. When I hear a fellow woman is trying to be successful, I'm always happy about that. But I also want to be successful. I want to be a successful person, and I always wish my fellow women are successful, and not only fellow women, also men. I just want everybody to just men will make it successful. And yes, everybody can also, but not be me.
Not be me. I will also be me.
Fingers are not equal, but I'm not meant to be the bad one.
So, do you think marriage should be the end goal for?
And I said no. I already said that. Don't let that be your end goal. It is not an achievement. Marriage is another journey. I mean, you are leaving your father's house to a man's house. The man too is also leaving his house to your own house. Cause I said no
to his own house.
No, to his own house. But you don't get another mama, another papa, another cousin, another brother and sister in law. You understand?
Yeah.
Everybody is moving away. So women, don't think because you're married. You see some women after they don't marry like this, from all their package you just drop.
There are some persons that marriage will work for, and there's still some persons that marriage will not. No, not like marriage will work for and marriage will not work for. I know that not everybody will get married, but at the same time, as a woman, don't limit yourself to marriage. And
I mean, some women actually stop working.
Still don't limit yourself.
Their husband said that they're going to pay the bills. Your husband is going to pay the bills. Are you okay with it? It's okay to be a full housewife, but make sure you are earning. Because at the end of the day, if something happens somewhere, and you don't have insurance somewhere that is going to keep guard, my dear, people's eyes are red. It might not even be the immediate family, the extended. People's eyes are fucking red. If you have nothing to fall back to, it will shock you. So marriage is not the end journey. If you know what you're going for is a full housewife, make sure that your full housewife now rich one. Don't be the one who say, my husband, I need pant, I need bra. Do you understand? Be successful. Full housewives are successful. There are a lot of successful full housewives out there. Like, they don't work. They actually have store and they have sales girl that just bringing record to them, and they're actually making it, and they're actually broadening their business. So you can actually still be a full housewife and still be working from your house. You have a lot of online job like this now.
I would only do Ara.
Okay.
You don't make me say. You have made me. I'm even not confused on what I want to say.
Well,
okay. As a lady, actually, there are some persons you should not prioritize marriage, number one. But at the same time, if you feel like that is what,
let me do like Malik. Because say we talk, say me you no prioritize marriage. No me say me we talk, say me you no think say marriage no good though. Marriage is sweet though. I mean that one is funny.
No, there are some persons that, you know, when we talk about early marriage, there are some persons that don't like it.
Yeah.
So that what I would just say is do what works for you.
Do what you
there is no particular
and something I know at the end of the day you're not going to regret and be like,
there is no particular pattern to anything. People only follow patterns that work.
Yeah.
Yes. Not generally everything, but there are no particular patterns to a lot of things. People only follow patterns that. So create your own pattern as a lady. If you feel like it's very early marriage that you want, and you really worry because you know use another person clock. Take your time,
obviously.
Yes. And according to Olympic, I think she said this thing recently. She said, as a woman, if you know that marriage comes for you, and you know that is what you want at that point in time, please go into marriage. Because according to her, she married even before she became what she is now. She was already married, and she's still thriving. Like she's thriving as a lady, as a woman.
That she is who she is now.
Exactly, she is who she is. So if you feel like it is married, like that is what you want, do what you know.
Look at Funke, for example, now. She's okay before marriage, she's still okay after marriage.
And even after divorce, she's still okay.
Exactly. I mean, she didn't let go of herself. She knows what
do not let
look at it.
That is it.
She's still who she is. I mean, that
made it. She was who she is before she got married, and she's still married, and she's still who she is. So marriage should not even limit you. A man should not. It should not limit you whether you are married or you are not married.
Yeah.
That thing that you want for yourself, do it. Do you. Yes, do you as a do you, and you will thrive in whatever that you're doing. Be smart. As a lady, be smart. But there are still some ladies that are not people that are complaining like a man. You that a man that you go and look for your own man now. If you think it is easy that a man is giving a woman money and the woman is making use of it judiciously, very well, and bringing assets, you go look for a woman that will give you your own money, and you make sure you are making use of it as the other woman.
And not be every woman they use bomb they collect money.
Thank you.
Not be all woman.
Not be all.
Not all.
Some people use their brain, intellect.
Those one where they use bomb to collect money, save go out.
You go smart. You go know. You go know. But no. Them some ladies are very, very smart. But at the same time, what I would say is do what works for you as a lady. Just be you. Write your own story by yourself.
And don't follow what you have to say.
Exactly. Do not keep striving.
Yeah. God is your strength.
I believe, God, you said a lot today, and I'm still trying to process them, and I'm trying very hard.
You still have some there that you really want to have to, but then we don't want. I mean, we can do that on our comment section. Like, if anybody have a thought, I mean,
just write down, and we
give the replies and all the stuff. I mean, it's really amazing to have you. Yeah, it's amazing, and it's really an interesting talking. I've been talking about women. It's really nice.
It's not like we are trying to be feminist.
No, I'm not even feminist. Sorry.
So yeah, we are going to see you on our next show.
Yeah,
I believe we've learned. I've learned. I don't know about you.
Myself, I've learned a few things. Myself, I've learned a lot of. I mean, you asked me some questions. I didn't know. I have answered.
But you did well. Thank you very much, Ara, and we say thank you to you guys
for
watching.
I will love you
next time. Bye.